Hi, my name is Shawn with AGCO. Today I'm going to show you the top wear parts, consumables, and accessories you'll encounter while owning or operating our Massey Ferguson 1800 M Series tractor. All of the parts mentioned in this video are available for order on parts.agcocorp.com or by visiting your local AGCO dealer. With that, let's get started. On the left-hand side of our 1800 M Series tractor, starting out in the front, we're going to have your battery. As we move back, you're going to notice there are a couple fuses and relays mounted on the side of the engine. Directly behind them is going to be your alternator. And then down below that is going to be your dipstick. If we continue moving back towards the rear of the tractor, you're also going to notice that your starter is mounted on the left-hand side of the tractor. As we continue to move to the rear, you're going to have your fuel cap, and also there is a fuel strainer located under it. As we move up into the operator's area, we do have some fuses located on the left-hand side of the center console, and there are also some relays mounted up underneath this cover. On the right-hand side, you're going to have your ignition switch and your key. As with all of our tractors, there is an operator presence switch located underneath the seat. If this tractor were to be a cab version, other things to keep in mind are wipers and wiper motors. Also, you're going to have your cabin air filters. Other optional accessories that you can get with a cab are going to include radios and ram mounts. Continuing to the rear of the tractor, on either side you're going to have your brakes located inside their housings. Also on the left-hand side, you're going to have your hydraulic fill sight gauge. If you ever need to add or change your fluid, always use AGCO genuine fluids and filters. That fill location is going to be on the top of the transmission housing. When changing your hydraulic suction strainer and or filter, they are going to be on the bottom side to the left-hand side of the transmission. Directly behind your fill is going to be your transmission breather hose. Do check it every so often to make sure that there is no debris buildup in there and to make sure that the transmission is allowed to vent. As we move up into the tractor, you have our SMV sign on the rear if you happen to lose it. And also on our outer of our ROPS, we have our lighting housing and bulbs. On the right-hand side of our tractor, if needed, we do have lug bolts available. Also, underneath our cover here is going to be your fuel filter. And in front of that, your hydraulic quick couplers. On the right-hand side of our engine, towards the rear of your engine block, you're going to have your oil filter. As we move forward, underneath our yellow cap is where you're going to add any engine oil if you need it. Remember always to fill the engine with AGCO genuine fluids. Moving forward, you're going to have your engine belt. And then in front of the radiator, we're going to have your engine air filter. And directly below it is going to be your coolant overflow. This is where you'll check and or add fluid for your coolant system. On our front axle on the right-hand side, at the very top, you're going to have your fill port location. If you are going to add fluid and or change the fluid in the front axle, be sure to always use AGCO genuine fluids. On either side of our drop axle, you're going to have your two drain port locations for the front axle. For maintenance on the loader on our 1800 M Series tractor, you are going to have a grease point at each pivot location on the loader. If you are going to grease it, be sure to use genuine AGCO lubrication. So those are the top wear parts, consumables, and accessories on the Massey Ferguson 1800 M Series tractor. You can keep your machine running at its highest potential with an AGCO GenuineCare maintenance service plan. Coverage includes your essential maintenance parts, plus value-added services like machine inspections and fluid sampling, all under prepaid plans to help cover you against the rising maintenance cost. To order parts or to learn more about parts for this machine, head over to parts.agcocorp.com or visit your local AGCO dealer. Thanks for watching.